Yo, so before I get this video started, man, y'all go show love to Spiritually Connected with Katiba, man. She drops good content. So go check her out, man. And yo, let's get this video started.
Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hello. You are spiritually connected with Katiba. That's for sure. All right, y'all. Let's get our guest in.
Yo, what up?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
I'm doing really good. Thank you. So
Well,
go ahead and introduce yourself for anybody who don't know who you are.
well, it's John Smooth, and I'm just here to raise the vibration of the planet, and I'm here to bring your full potential out of you because, us humans, we have a lot of potential, and you know what I'm saying. But yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that's what's up. So, just so our listeners, our soul family know, what is your age? How old are you?
15.
You 15?
Yes, man.
That's beautiful. Okay, so tell us a little bit about when you first realized like that there was more to this world than like this third dimension or what we see. When did you
When
what was that journey like?
when I was 7 years old and I was seeing how like my family was operating and like I just questioned like what do I have to do not to live like this? And like ever since then it became like a mindset. And then you start look like it's I started to look at the world a whole different way, you know what I'm saying? And I saw like why people are depressed and like I saw how this world brings the worst side of humanity. You know what I mean?
I feel
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel like I've been like conscious at a young age as well, but it's like we just really don't know what it is. So once we start to hear about it and learn about it as we get older, then we kind of like, oh, that's what it is. I've been thinking like this all along, but
Right.
I've been doing it at a young age as well. Been conscious or knowing, but like let's say the last what was it, maybe like 5 years ago, that's when I like really realized it and could call it out.
Right, right.
So cool. That's beautiful. um so what was that you said is so with the world is what going on, what did you say?
Well, I don't like I just like think like, you know, I don't really know. Like it's kind of like an energy thing. Like I feel like there's people harnessing this type of energy on this planet for things that they want to do and things because they know how powerful we are. Like we're magnetic beings and we manifest things. Like so when we're having these thoughts and like I don't really know, but it's hard to explain, but you know, I don't really know. Like I'm trying to grasp it, but
That's cool. I
you
feel
kind of
you.
get what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and I definitely believe like everything is energy, and
Mhm.
definitely like the ones that's controlling this ship, they know this, so it's kind of like a war going on mentally. I think that's what you maybe possibly said.
And we're kind of manifesting what they want. You know what I'm saying? And they're using our energy and our mind to manifest what they want. They're putting our focus on what they want. Like when people watch the news,
Uh-huh.
they're manifesting their reality with what they want. You know what I'm saying? They're using us, you know.
Facts. That's definitely
Mhm.
facts. Um, definitely with the energy, they know the whole game behind it, and
Mhm.
just how astrology plays a part in that. They know that as well. They know how to push people emotions and stuff like that. So so you're in high school. I I think it's crazy because when I was in high school, well, it's not crazy, but when I was in high school, I was in all type of mess. Like
Mhm.
I was like your typical high school person, or whatever. So all type of stuff. I when I was 16, that's when I start picking up on habits. You know,
Mhm.
like and drinking. I got my son in the back, but yeah. So what I want to know is, and it's definitely like a very challenging time. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I say like it's very challenging. I'll say from 13 to 18 was my most challenging times of my life. So for anyone in high school or anywhere around your age, what would you say that like help you get through challenging times?
Mm,
I mean, is there anything, or do you go through challenges? How is that for you?
I mean, it's all about how you look at it. Like, for example, like there can be a father and he's a drinker, right?
Uh-huh.
And one of the sons, he looks up to his father, and one of the other sons, he's looking at his father and he's like, what, what I'm saying, what do I have to do not to, and he's seeing how it is. But like it's all about the mindset and how you look at things, really. If you want to learn from things and the energy that you have behind it. Like if you're open to things and you're wanting to learn, then you're gonna learn. But if you're in the energy of that, I know everything, and that, you get what I'm like. It's,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Like if you're in the energy that you know everything, and then nothing new is gonna come to you. You're not gonna learn anything. It's all about the energy that you portray, and the universe. The universe, like, it really picks up on that, and everything always comes back. People manifest without even knowing. We're magnetic.
I feel
Right?
you.
Mm-hmm.
I think, a lot of stuff that I got into was just by influence or whatever, but I could have definitely, had a mindset of my own to take my own journey or whatever, or to even think or to learn or to be open about certain things. But yeah, that just wasn't the case. But it's
Mm-hmm.
definitely, your mindset plays a big part for sure.
Right.
How you look at things, how you think about things. But a lot of like, I'll say like my mother was into stuff that I don't personally agree with, but I will say like something like her situation, I took that and I used it for my benefit. I said, that's
Right.
not the path that I want to go down.
Right.
So yeah, you definitely got to think in situations like that for sure.
Right.
So on your channel, I hear you talking about a lot of stuff. Um, things that's spiritually related, what health. You talk about like the matrix and stuff like that. But what I want to know is like when it comes to health, what type of things do you eat?
I really just eat anything like that's plants and anything that absorbs water and sunlight. But like me personally, like it's hard to like get purely natural food because it's all GMO and stuff. Like I
Mm-hmm.
just been wanting to get my own. Like I've been envisioning like me having my own land and having my own acres of land, because like they're gonna make it to the point to where like, yo, if you don't have food, you don't have this shot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's, like
Right. You
that's
ain't
where,
be getting up in the grocery store.
yeah. I've been stocking up on food and things like that,
Now,
vegetables. But yeah,
is it you stocking up, or is your parents on board as well? Do they eat the same way as well? How does that work?
I tell them about meat and things like that, but it's kind of a point to where like they've been doing it for so, like there's a lot of people out here like they've been doing it for so long to the point where it comes normal. So like if I were to say that, then it's like, yo, I get protein from this. Like my whole life I've been told that I get protein from this.
Right.
So like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yeah, I definitely know what you're saying. Definitely when people are older, they tend to be a little bit more stuck in their ways.
Mhm.
It's definitely easier for somebody younger to stop eating meat or to even be willing to, my auntie, she's the same way or whatever. She said, "Oh, I love my meat. I never stop eating my meat." But
Right.
now she's been having like stomach problems or whatever, and she knows exactly where it's coming from. So right now, she said that she's been cutting back. So I think that that's good. And I like tell people like I don't try to force anybody or push anything
Mhm.
on anybody, but I have told my family like at least if you get sick, like just do your best not to eat no meat then. Like that
Right.
just makes it more.
Right.
That just makes sense. because we know that it's the meat that's doing it to our bodies. That's
And
tearing stuff up.
it's right, my bad, but it's really not natural to the body. Like when you breaking it down, like there's so much mucus that gets built up, and
Mm-hmm.
sickness, all diseases and sickness come from mucus, and like all meat has the most mucus. You know what I'm saying? So like
That's
that's
fact.
like a major factor. Like it puts your blood in like a really sticky state. Like think about that. Your blood's pumping sticky, icky, like you know what I'm saying, mucus. But when you're eating plants and things like that, your blood's flowing thoroughly out the body and you can think straight, and the blood's flowing to the brain right, everything's flowing right. You know what I'm saying? So I just like to, you know, call it like a natural state. Like it's when you're in meat, eating meat, like it's kind of like a infant state. Like you're not really fully aware and not you really using your full potential.
I
Which,
feel you.
mm-hmm.
I feel you. So I see like a lot of people, they be saying like, oh, it's hard not to it's hard to eat healthy because they're not old enough to buy their own foods and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
What type of advice would you give somebody who's not in a predicament to buy their own food, to still be able to eat healthy? Because you said your parents still eat what they eat, but you still
Mm.
choose to eat what you eat. So how do you make that work?
Well, what I first did, like you got like I just, I don't really. I mean, if you really have the energy to like, you really want to do it, like it's kind of to the point where like I don't wait, like the universe like will kind of help you do it, kind of
Uh-huh.
like if you're really wanting to help, really wanting to get your best potential, then like you'll find some money somewhere. Like when I was first doing it, like I don't know, this is just me, but like I would find some money and you know what I'm saying, I would go to the store and be like, yo mom, I want to get some vegetables and stuff, and but you know what I mean. But yeah, it's all about the mindset, man. Your mind is powerful. Like, you know, really, like if you put all your energy towards wanting food, then it will, you know what I'm saying, because it's all about what you direct your energy towards and things like that.
I feel you. So you
Mm.
like manifested like I'm going to eat healthy no matter what. So
Yeah, like if this food, like if it don't come to me, then it don't come to me. Like the universe will provide to me no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
But yeah, that's the mindset you gotta have, and it works.
right. Like if you believe, you will achieve. It's just that
Exactly.
simple.
Exactly. We're powerful. They
Oh,
know
for
how
sure.
powerful we are. Like they've been really focusing our energy like to the wrong direction. You know what I mean? But yeah.
So so do you just like kind of like now? Do you just like throw things in a cart and say this is what I'm getting, or what? Like how does that work?
Wait, what'd you say?
Do you kind of just like throw stuff into the cart and just like this is what I'm getting, or do you ask when you're getting your groceries? Do you have to ask, or you just put stuff in a cart?
Oh, like I put stuff in the cart and then like I pay my mom like when we gotta store things like that. But
Okay,
yeah,
so you use your own money that you earn or you get from allowance or whatever
yeah,
to pay for foods.
things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. I know when I was a teenager, I was definitely getting some money from somewhere, and I don't know how I always had some money, but I always had some money. So yeah, I think that's a good thing for people who's not in a predicament. Like, take the money that you do get if it's really important to you, then do what's really important to you with the money.
Right. And like, wait, I forgot my thought. Never mind. Dang. Oh, exact here. Like, if you're really trying to get food and things like that, like you can really tell your mom like what eating healthy does, like what the alkaline, like when you really take care of your body, like you feel good. So like my parents would like be getting vegetables more, like they remember that stuff. Like they'll throw in a couple more vegetables in the cart like sometimes, you know what I mean? Like
Okay.
cuz sometimes when like they're eating meat so much, they forget to eat healthy, you know what I'm saying? Cuz
Mm-hmm.
yeah, right. But yeah, that's
Yeah, I feel you. Do you read labels?
read labels. What's that?
Like labels on your food when you're
Oh
shopping
yeah, for sure,
label?
for sure.
Okay. What are you looking for when when you're reading the label?
I'm not looking for no chemicals that I can't even like read. I'm just looking for really like what it is. Like if I'm getting some peas, I want some peas. I don't want peas, sugar, and a bunch of other things. You know what I'm saying? Like they put in it. Like they put other types of things like these chemicals that numb all the chakras and things like that and
Hmm.
disconnect us from the universe because they're just trying to numb all of our chakras. Like, but yeah,
Okay. You looking for do you do like non-GMO and stuff like that?
I really try to, but it's really kind of hard, man. Like all of this food so around us, and these people really made it to the point to where like they literally took the food out of the forest and put it in their factories. You know what I'm saying? And then genetically modified it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not much. I'll be honest. Yeah, it's not much good stuff for sure. Even like most stuff is processed anyways. So you get non-GMO or organic, but then it still be processed.
Mm-hmm.
So all we can do is do the best that we can do
Exactly.
as
Exactly.
individuals, for sure. And
And
somebody,
there's a really big difference. Like even if with the food, like if with the GMO food, there's a really big difference in how you feel no matter what. But you know what yeah, right.
yeah, it definitely is a big difference. It's a lot of benefits, and just after learning so much about meat and stuff when I first stopped eating it. Like I'm like, yeah, it's nothing that can even take me back. Like I used to talk about in the beginning when I first stopped eating it, having a cheat day or whatever. I used to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
like no. It never
No more.
That's how you know it wasn't even like important. It wasn't even that deep for me to even take it there to
Right, right.
to myself, to my body, to my conscious. It's energy being transferred, and we mixing blood types and all types of.
Yeah, yeah. And like they're the ones who made those animals like too. Like they're the and like they put like we eat the stupidest animals, you know what I'm saying? They do that for a reason. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Because they really just want to dumb us down with all the food they give us. But
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, for sure. Definitely, everything is a it's like agenda to lower our vibrations to keep us away from our powers. You know,
Mm-hmm.
came so far from where we started. I believe we started as just energy, and then the physical body was created. So we came so far from that. Everything
Mm-hmm.
is made for us is meant to destroy us.
That's why I feel like these people like they're really big occultists and like they know everything gets started off of a thought. So like they're gonna fill our reality with a bunch of bull crap. You know, this, all these materialistic things that you know what I'm saying? Like they're using us to manifest their reality. Like these
Right.
in at the end game. Govern means control, means the mind. So like
Hmm.
it's all about our mind. Like we gotta take our power back and realize, you know what I'm saying? They need to stop playing with us and stop playing with humanity. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah. Once we realize it starts in our mind, we can go a lot further.
right.
You know, just just as a universe.
Mm,
So yeah, somebody asked about December 20th. We're actually gonna get to that with the last question, but as we know, like we said, it's like a war going on, like
mm.
mentally, in the mind, in the body or whatever. So during times like now, how could you, how would you recommend um, that people stay mentally intact or mentally in tune, not just to lose themselves in times like this?
Uh, you said like how can like people help themselves right now mentally in like a hard time like this?
Well, it's hard for some people, but yeah, I think I did say hard time. It's not hard. It's not hard for me, but a lot of people are going through it right now.
Mm-hmm.
So for somebody like in a situation like that who's mentally out of it because of all of the circumstances that's going on, how would you recommend that they just, keep it at bay, just be to keep their mental strong or whatever, and not lose?
Just my bad for cutting you, but like really just try to be in tune with your body with every action you do. Like if I do this bad choice, it's gonna lead up to another bad choice. If I make this good choice, it's gonna lead up to another good choice,
Mm,
and good things keep flowing in. Like it's really what you put your energy into and what you know. Like, but yeah, like, I don't really know. Kind of yeah. Like it's just like you gotta really realize like what like one bad choice can lead up to like another bad choice. Like it just the more you do bad choices, the more normal it becomes, and like you know what I'm saying. It's hard to yeah, but
I feel you.
yeah.
I just thought of this real quick, so I want to take it back to you just being in high school and or whatever. Do you is there anything that you have done as a teenager right now, as a 15-year-old, that you aren't proud of?
Uh,
Or do you think you wouldn't even know until you look back at your younger self?
I mean, I learned from everything. Like everything's a learning thing, honestly. Like it's all about how you take it, and yeah. But I like you said. What was the question again? My bad.
Have you done anything as a teenager not necessarily proud of, or maybe you would look at yourself and say,
Wait 1 second. I gotta go real quick. The heck, man? Hold on.
well, I guess that's part of being a teenager. Well, I think we. That was quite odd. Okay, here we go. All right, we're about to bring them back in.
Sorry
All
about
right, man.
that.
I was talking mess about you. No, it wasn't too bad though. um, yeah. So you just said like everything is a learning experience.
mm,
I feel you. You can definitely learn something from everything.
exactly.
You know, everything is definitely a lesson.
Hmm.
Lesson or blessing. I'm trying to think of the other little quote I was trying to say, which means that, but yeah, y'all get it or whatever.
Mm.
So yeah, that's what's up. Um, yeah, I guess I would say I've
Oh,
done.
here's a good quote. If you think of everything as a blessing, it will wait. If you think as everything as a lesson, it will be a blessing.
Oh, that's
I'm
beautiful.
just playing, but yeah.
You just thought of that, huh? Okay, well, yeah, that works. um, yeah, I think I'm definitely, but to look at it like that is, it's all about the mindset. Because I was gonna say I definitely have done some things that I wasn't proud of or whatever, but I've definitely learned so much, and I think it's better to do things, at a certain point in your life versus doing them at a different point in your life.
Right.
That I got certain things done and out the way while I was younger, and then now as I'm growing older, you know, I don't have to go through that because there's some people who's older
Hmm.
and they're going through a lot. They're still learning a lot of lessons. So,
It makes you stronger too. So
hmm,
yeah.
yep, whatever don't kill you make you stronger.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so for our last question, let me make sure. Yeah, that's definitely the last question. So for our last question, we got December 21st coming on Monday.
Hmm.
Um, are you expecting anything to happen?
Well, if people haven't had anything happen to them, like I don't. But at the same time, with these energies, it's like we need to realize whatever we're putting our energy into right now, like it's manifesting fast right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the new moon, like with these like the energies are so strong right now. Like you if that's why it's a really good time to work on something or work on yourself, work on your shadow side. Like what these planets are doing, like it's really forcing people to work on their shadow self and things like that. So it's a beautiful time right now, but yeah, I forgot the question. What was the question?
Um, just are you expecting anything to happen?
I mean,
You're expecting from the day or whatever the energies.
like when they uh like DNA activations wise, I feel like people, if you haven't really been feeling anything now, then we'll see. But I don't really know, but there's the only time will tell at the same time. But
I feel
you
you.
know, yeah, yeah.
Only time will tell. A lot of people got a lot of things. Everybody feeling like the energy is gonna be all gravy and good and stuff. But I definitely
Hmm.
feel where you're coming from. Like, if you haven't been feeling anything now, and if you haven't been like working on yourself, like if you ain't working on yourself now, or just been in that state or whatever, I don't just see it happening on the day. Like, oh, now I'm just this better person or rising
Hmm.
different dimension. Just becoming all
Right.
whatever. So yeah, I think
Hmm.
it's. I mean, I think a lot of people is getting a call to do so, but it's just like about who's gonna answer. It's like a awakening. Who's gonna answer to that calling? And a
But
lot of
I feel
people
like,
ignore it.
my bad for cutting you off, but like, I feel like Saturn having to do with like your limitations and things like that, when it collides, I feel like people that haven't been working on their shadow stuff, they're gonna start, I don't know, like they might be tripping out or things like that. But you know what I'm saying? We'll see, because they're literally colliding. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like, and people are so connected with the planets and things like that. So we'll see, though. We'll really see.
Yeah, I definitely.
But another weird thing is like, right when they're dropping these for when they're dropping, right when all these planetary alignments are happening, like that's when they want to come in and talk about, yo, we got these vacs for you. And
Hmm.
vacs in the past literally took 12, 10 years to make. This one took 6 months. Like, what's the rush? Why now, when right these planetary alignments are happening? That's why I feel like something is gonna happen, because
And I
you know
feel.
what I'm saying?
I
For
definitely feel
real.
on that because I think I said in one of my videos too, like if stuff starts happening on this physical universe, if they start shutting stuff down or pushing these vaccines by December 21st, then they know something. They know something that we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like we got an
Exactly.
idea of what can happen, but they know even better than what we know. So, it's definitely something coming. It's definitely something with the energies. And I think, that's why, I mean, I think we should be outside.
Yeah.
I think it's something that we will want, that we may need.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say a lockdown happened on Sunday. I think at least stick your head out the window. We need some of that energy that's gonna
For
be
sure.
around.
For sure.
Yeah. Can you see the 3 days of darkness happening? Or have you heard
Did
of
that, like, where
it?
did that come from?
I
Did that come from like the Bible or something?
don't know where that came from. I just heard it floating around, so I just,
Oh yeah,
like,
like they say like the sun is gonna be blocked off maybe by some, like I think the sun, maybe, I don't know how that could happen. Like the only thing I envision is maybe a planet gets in front of the sun or something, but like 3 days of darkness, who knows?
yeah,
Only
right.
time will
Never
tell.
kind of, in our lifetime ain't been through nothing like that. So I think it'd actually be cool if it did happen.
Yeah, this is awesome, man.
Yeah, I think it would be cool. I don't know what's gonna happen, but whatever happened, I'm ready for it. I'm ready to see the planets super close together, and it shows,
Hmm.
I'm ready for it all. Ready for the energies, the whatever. I'm ready for whatever's coming. I'm
Exactly.
ready if they try to put us on lockdown. I'm ready. But
Like, if the people that have been like naturally working on shadow self,
mhm.
like I realized like all 2020, I've literally just been working on my shadow self without even wanting to. You know what I'm saying? So the people that have been doing that, they're the people that during the, like, that's why I feel like if there is a 3 days of darkness,
Uh-huh.
those people that have been working on their shadow selves, they're gonna be the ones that are most illuminated during those times, if you know what I mean. Like they're the, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
They're the ones that are gonna be keeping their cool and things like that.
Right. Imagine what 3 days of darkness can do to somebody who's who
Mhm.
hasn't been working on their stuff, who hasn't been working on their mental, who get freaked
Right.
out by the news, you know, who's deep into society standards or things, way of living or whatever. Yeah, they'll definitely be freaked out, and it wouldn't be good. It will only bring like a depressing time to people who aren't mentally tough.
Right. Mhm.
So, um, that's all the questions I have for you. How can people get in contact with you? Your social medias, YouTube, whatever you want to let us know. How can
If y'all want to contact me, DM me at my Instagram, John Smooth, two H's in the smooth. But yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna link your YouTube down in the description box below.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much for joining me. Anybody who's just joining in, this will be posted on my YouTube. Very good conversation. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, so that's all I got for this, y'all. Stay spiritually you, stay spiritually in tune. Thank you, John Smooth, for joining me, and I will
I'm
see y'all next time. You got something else to say?
I'm trying to think of something to say. Like, what? Like, we just need to work on our shadow self right now, because with all these planets right now, like, if you people are manifesting right now without knowing. So like, if you have a big shadow self, now's the time to work on it. When that date hits, you can manifest something really bad. And I don't know, like, I
Right.
feel like things can really go down. Like, but who knows though? Only time will tell. So.
Have some good energy that day,
Hmm.
not any other day. Go in and have good thoughts and right about what you want to manifest. I definitely feel that. It's funny. I was just kind of laughing because you just had to you just had to butt back in and say something else, and this is how you do your video.
Yeah, for
So when
sure.
y'all watch his videos, y'all gonna see he comes back in like 5, 10 different times. He be talking, all right, I'm done. All right, yeah, this John Smooth. I know what to say. All right.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, so that's what's up, man. I think that's cool, and I think it's just all natural and organic, man. I don't think nothing gonna stop you from doing that. So keep on doing that, man. Like, always got something else to say. I'm like, this dude, he be talking about the video about to be over. Maybe 15 more minutes of it.
Right, right.
That's
That's fun.
true though. But I should start doing that because I'll be like, dang, I wanted to say this and I just forgot.
Hmm.
But yeah, I feel you though. Thank you so much for joining me. Um, yeah, like I said, good conversation. And
Hmm.
I will speak with you soon.
I was thinking about posting this on my YouTube to like help you out too, things like that.
I definitely don't mind
If
if you
you want
post
to.
on your YouTube as well.
Right. Thanks for that. And thanks for having me on your live. We had a good talk. Have a good night.
Okay,
And
you. And thank you everybody for joining. Peace.